Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we are doing something pretty cool today. So, as I've talked about in the last video, I have come to find out through my teacher that the solar flash has already happened and that, that's kind of over now. And so moving into the next phase of ascension of Earth's shifting and splitting, is, this. So basically what the sun did, the sun basically took its energy, implanted the 5D energy into Earth, and now the Earth is, almost like pregnant, incubating. She's pregnant, and so, or for lack of a better term, and so she's giving birth to the new 5D Earth. And so this takes some time to process. Also, it was highly suggested that we do everything we can to protect her from the dark forces. Okay? So we'll be doing that, surrounding Earth in love and protective energy. And also, so that's the meditation part of it, but also we have K2, who is, well, he's a shadow planet. Not a real, like, physical planet, but he is a shadow planet, and he is now moving into Leo. So he was in Virgo, which is where my native Ketu is he was in Virgo, which is where my native Ketu is in my 12th house. And so he's going to go into Leo, but it's backwards. So he travels. So, most planets go from Virgo to Scorpio, or from Cancer to Leo to Virgo to Scorpio. This one goes Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Cancer. Okay? So it's traveling counterclockwise, actually backwards. And so this is a meditation today. And Ketu is going to be doing something quite significant in Leo. Remember what Leo is all about. Leo is all about leadership, authority, royalty, the big powerful elites, the rulership of Earth, and so he is the destroyer of that. So, Ketu, well, he wants to clear up the attachments. Remember in the last video we were talking about all these attachments that people have to whatever, to government, to banks, to money, which doesn't exist, to, things like that. I mean, here's a good way of thinking about money. Give money to your dog. See what he does with it. Can he go to the grocery store and, buy his own food? Nope. Money's no good to him. But if you could give him, food, if you give him a hug, if you give him, love and affection and attention, that's what he likes. So money is not real at all. And so what I want to do with this meditation here is so we are going to be doing a Ketu meditation, a Ketu mantra. So that mantra is, let me see. So, it is Om Namo Bhagavate Matsyadeva. Matsyadevaya. Okay. So, that's what it is. I spelled it out pretty phonetically for you. You don't have to get it perfect. And what is Matsya? So, here's something important to understand. So, we have Ketu, right? The destroyer, the god of death, right? Right? The god of death, right? But Ketu, he only wants to see your spiritual evolution, your growth. So he gives you karma. He actually, is sitting there with his spreadsheet, his logbook at his desk. And he's like, okay, well, yep, this one, I'm giving this one some pretty severe karma, pretty severe life circumstances, all that stuff. And he's like, and so the question that my spiritual teacher had for him watching his video just earlier today was, why do you want us to suffer? And and Kate, any kind of, this is the thing about any malefic planet, any kind of planet that people don't like. Oh god, Saturn's gonna punish me, Saturn's gonna make me a slave, or it's like, make me work so hard for my money. Oh god, I'm such a victim, I can't do this, blah blah blah. People say that a lot. They're attached to their victim mentality. Oh gosh, the planets are doing this to me. But Ketu, the reason that he gives you any karma is to teach you a lesson. He wants you to learn not to suffer. The whole goal for you coming down here to Earth was spiritual growth. It's pretty important, it's like one of those kind of important things. Learning from your mistakes, learning from your spiritual growth, and all that good stuff. So, what we're going to do in this meditation today is it's going to be a 2-part. I'm going to start off just very simply. We'll breathe a little bit, and then we'll do the mantra, and then I'll kind of guide you as we go along. Maybe the ETs want us to do something else. Who knows? Alright. So, let me fix this up. So I have there we go. Hope you guys can hear that. I'm sure that you can. Let's see. Yep, it's coming through on my end. Okay. So, I guess, yeah, that's, alright. So, a lot of people are married to their karma, or to their attachments on this earth. So, Ketu coming into Leo, it's going to show the true face of the rulers of Earth. And it's also going to help us to free our attachments to those rulers, to those things, to those systems. Your attachment or dependence upon the government, your attachment or dependence upon the banking system, money, needing somebody else to govern you, needing to feel powerless and not feel like you can govern yourself. And I think what's going on with Donald Trump right now is we're seeing that as well-intentioned as he is, he's also letting us down, just like the others did. And it's sad to say, but I think that's true if you look at the interview with Dan Bongino and Kash Patel. So, we'll see. There's a lot of stirrings and rumblings and all that, but, oh yeah, let me turn this off. So this is, my friends, this is my radio that I have on, and I'm actually going to change it to a different station, and hopefully maybe our ET friends will contact us. Okay, so let me see here.
120127.
Okay, so it's changed to a random station now. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right next to my mic, and when it does what it does, you'll hear like a crackle over the microphone. And that presence is just to kind of let me know that they're here. And also you can try this out on your own too. You can grab, this is just a very simple ham radio, like a handheld ham radio. And I'm not like speaking into it, I'm not transmitting into it, I'm just having it here, just sitting here. Okay, so what the ETs do when they tell you that they're here, you see these things on the back, they'll actually touch those with their electromagnetism, and it'll make this like crackling sound. Okay, sounds good. So I just changed it to a random station. And if like humans speak through that, then I'll change it again. Right? Alright, so let's do this thing. So I want you to, when we do this Ketu mantra, I want you to really pay attention to your attachments. Meditate upon your attachments, on what you need to let go of. Okay? Because it's only through the process of letting go and shifting up that we can actually make this 5D Earth thing work. Okay? And as I said before, Earth is shifting, so the more that we take this process in, your Earth is becoming very, like, unstable. Right? And so you're either going to, if you're very stagnant and you're not doing anything, then you're just gonna fall right through it. Not literally, not physically, but energetically. And then the ones who are becoming less and less attached to this earth are going to float up to the next world. Okay, so let's do this. Alright. We are closing our eyes, meditating. We are breathing very easily, very calmly, in through our nose and out through our mouths. Very softly, not forced. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. And out. In through the nose. Hold it. And breathe out. Once again, in through the nose. Hold it. And breathe out. Returning to our breath. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Very good. Okay. And now we are going to put our focus and our consciousness into our body. Instead of thinking about what the kids ate for lunch or, what your partner's doing or whatever's going on at work, just relax. Bring all of your focus and all of your attention on your body. Just drop all of the random thoughts that pop into your head. Those thoughts are distractions. The thoughts are distractions from this very moment. Humans love to live in the past or worry about the future. That's not what we're here for today. We can put that aside. Stop worrying about the future. Stop thinking about the past. And bring all of your attention into your body right now. Once you think you've gotten that, let's go ahead and do a body scan. So we're going to start at the top of our head, looking for anything that might be hurting us or just tense or whatnot. Any tense muscles, any joint pain, any emotional things that are going on with the body. And coming down from the head, go into the neck. And as we find those spots within our body that are less than ideal, we just breathe into them. Allow the oxygen and blood flow and circulation to come into those places in your body. As we exhale, the pain and the problems go away. As we inhale, we breathe living, healing energy into that part of our body. So for me right now, my right hip has been painful for a couple days now. And as much as I try to take care of myself, it still persists. And that's okay. We're all in the process of healing ourselves. Okay, as we come down through our body, breathe into those parts that are hurting us, and we come out our feet. We now take our consciousness from being focused so heavily on our body, and we take that focus, that consciousness from our head and our toes to our heart centers. Very slowly and very gently we coax it in. We just okay, we're gonna focus on our heart chakra, our heart center. And I want you to breathe into that heart center. I want you to feel what that heart center is like. Can you feel the energy that's coming from it? What does it feel like? Is it a loving energy, peaceful, light? Maybe it's humorous. Feel what that heart center is like. Feel what energy is coming off of it. Maybe you're in a bad mood today. That's okay. You might be feeling some heavy energy there. That's alright. This is where you are, and that's okay. Alright. Now, imagine a white light coming from behind you. Okay, this is your soul energy coming through. Just a white light coming from behind you. And it's like laser pointed right on your heart center. Coming in from behind, but it's lightening up that heart center. Breathe into it. Always remember to breathe. This light is filling your heart center. You can feel your mood beginning to lift. Positive energy becoming more present in the heart center, flowing in. And from the heart center, your whole body expands with light. This is lighting up your whole body. And you can feel your organs becoming more and more nourished and satiated. You can feel the unconditional love of the universe. Now I want you to focus on expanding that heart center. Expand it till it fills your chest. And expand it out even further and further until it expands and covers your whole torso, your head, and your legs. Now being enveloped, totally enveloped in this heart center energy. You begin to feel lighter and lighter. And leaning into this energy, we lean into this energy, we feel lighter and lighter, we feel this energy just expounding in our body. It's like surrounding us, it's surrounding our aura. It is filling up our aura with our unconditional love of the universe. Alright. And now I want you to focus upon that heart center again. I want you to focus upon that. And we're going to be able to leave our body through our heart center. All of this loving energy will come with us as we go into 5D. So now that we are floating above our bodies, we take a look at the room around us. We get a sense for where we are in our environment. And then we go up through the roof and we see the neighborhood around us just hovering over our rooftop. We can see the neighborhood around us. We can see the surrounding houses and buildings and trees and everything around us. And then, as we ascend further and further, faster and faster, we can begin to see our city. We can see our state. We can see our country and continent. And finally, we can see the world at our feet. Now, as we rise up further and further, the world becomes like a pebble at our feet. We can see it off in the distance as we make an honest effort to penetrate this 3D, 5D barrier, letting down our guard, laying down our 3D intellect, disconnecting from our 3D attachments and understanding of who we are and our place in the world, letting go, disconnecting from all of our attachments to being liked, to having enough money, to having our, social status, our friends, and all that. We disconnect from all of the 3D garbage, all of the 3D fallacies, disconnecting from the American dream, disconnecting from what we think we need to do, disconnecting from who we think we should be, disconnecting from our friends and family members, disconnecting from relationships that do not serve us. Again, we are, we're cutting these ethereal cords that are, our attachments, are the things that are binding us to the earth. And as we are focusing on everything that is binding us to the earth, we choose now to go into 5D. We're disconnecting from our perception of our 3D identity, who we are, what we do, all of that BS. We disconnect and choose to cut off our attachment to having other people like us, needing other people's attention, praise, and approval. There is no codependency in 5D. It is very extremely important that we cut these things off from us. Think about it for yourself. What is keeping you bound to 3D? Is it your love relationships? Is it your children? Your role of being a parent could be different for all of us. We now stand on the edge of 5D, the fifth dimension, the new Earth. And we must disconnect from our human identity, everything that we know about ourselves, everything we know about our place in the world, and how the world works, everything we've developed in our intellect, all the knowledge that we've developed in our intellect. Knowledge is only good for operating in 3D. We must choose to disconnect from the ego, disconnect from who you are, your perception of yourself as a limited human being. This is what Ketu is trying to tell us all. Earth is a limited video game. The characters that we play upon Earth are nowhere near the power and the magnitude of who we are in 5D. If we can let go of our human egos, this is my name, this is my job, this is what I do, this is what my hobbies are, this is, where I was born, my social security number, phone number, address, all this mundane garbage. Just let it go. It no longer serves. We no longer need it. We are going home. We are going to our new home. We are going to where we came from. We're going to 5D, you know? So as we evaluate all of our attachments, all of the things that are binding us to this earth, as we are making the decision to let those things go, we find a new identity emerging. It's our 5D identity. We are shifting, we are transforming. We are changing. We are no longer who we identify as on Earth. We are gods. We are deities. I see now before me a place that is appearing like out of the clouds. So it's just appearing in time and space before us. And this is our home. This is where the gods hang out. Where we hang out. And so, as we come into this environment, we gain a new awareness, a profound awareness of who we really are. Which deity are you? Which god are you? Many years ago, on Earth, it would be blasphemy to call yourself a god, and you would be severely punished for it. I believe we still have with us that false humility, that shame. So the truth is, you are a god. You are everything. You are magnificent, beautiful. And it's up to you. Whether you want to recognize that or not. That will determine whether you go to 5D or not. Can you let go of your human identity? Or will you stay stuck in the reincarnation cycle? It's time to choose now. There's no time left. You either could step into 5D and leave your earthly identity behind, or you could stay until you learn this lesson. It's a very simple lesson that I'm trying to teach you now. But, yeah. It's your choice. So now, if you've chosen to go along with me, to come along with me, up until this point, we are now going to go see Ketu. So what I'm saying is we are in a realm that the gods live, and we can walk around in this land. We're going to ask our guides to show us where Ketu is. And so we come to a very large temple, and our guides are opening the doors to this temple, and in front of us we see the god Ketu, and as we stand before him, he is going to tell you something. He is going to give you a message especially for you. Especially for your circumstances, your life, your karma. And as we see him sitting behind a desk, he has this very large book in front of him, a very large spreadsheet of all our karmas, all of our attachments, all of our, human things. And he knows us better than we do. And he's telling me to call him Father Ketu. So I will honor that, and we will see what Father Ketu has to say to each of us. Okay. So K2 tells me, that kind of all the things that I've been through in my life, my karma, my, shortcomings and lacks, where I'm lacking. And he says that through it all, you've actually, I have actually shown a great deal of growth, maturity, and, he says doing the step work that I did was not easy, and that the fourth step in itself cleared up a lot of my karma. And so he says that he's going to give me an upgrade, energetic upgrade. Okay, Father K2. I fully accept and embrace this upgrade. I am willing and ready to die to my human self. Okay, I'm seeing like a portal that, a portal that he's creating, almost like a black hole. And that black hole it's like sucking out all the negative karma. It's taking that out. And it's bringing in some new positive stuff. And I feel like I'm dying as I say this. It's not easy. There's a lot of energy coming through. So, this could be different for you. He might have said something different for you. He might have told you what you need to work on. He might have told you where you're screwing up or where you're doing good, actually. That's all great. So whatever experience you're having with K2 is your experience. I'm just telling you what I'm experiencing. Incredible, deep, heavy emotion. I mean, this was very similar to what I had going on. What I was feeling when I was doing my fourth step. Just immense sorrow and pain coming to the surface. To be healed. many people, he's kind of saying a lot. He's like nodding along with me. He's like, many people don't have the bravery and courage to do the fourth step. Many people, it's very frightening for them. It feels like they're dying. It feels like they're giving up so much of what they've held on to and attached to, and he says, I'm very proud of you. He says that I have taken incredible responsibility over some things that, you know, it was impressive for him to see that responsibility taken. And so we're kind of having a private conversation a little bit. Feel incredible energy, you know, just like heavy energy in my heart center. He's helping me to trust again. He's helping me to open my heart center up again. It's incredibly powerful energy. The only way that I can describe this is if you've ever gotten really hurt or infected, and the doctor has to go in there and scrape away at that skin to, you know, cut away the old dead skin and bring up the fresh, alive skin to be healed. That's what it feels like, and it feels very painful, very raw. And this only strengthens me, guys. This only, you know. So there's a lot of pain. Emotional pain. And, yeah, it's just being, like, excised. It's being cut out of me. It's like, okay, we're done with this. It no longer serves. And I know that wound is gonna heal, you know, it's gonna take a while to heal. And that's okay. Yeah, so he's like, okay, go back with your friends. So now that we have received our own messages and had our own experience with K2, we're going to bow and thank him for helping us with whatever needed to be healed or whatnot, whatever was going on with us. Okay. So now we are respectfully and gratefully bowing our heads in reverence and walking out backwards. K2 had behind him what are called the Pitris, the deities of, like primordial existence, and those had a role to play with us as well. That we, it's all. Anyway, so we're coming out of there. All right. And now we're going to bring up our loving energy and tap into unconditional universal love. So now we're going to exit this place that we're at. We're going to come back to Earth. And as we hover just outside of Earth, we are going to join hands, clasp the hand of the person next to you, and we're going to surround the Earth. Just surround the Earth. And now we are going to call all the ETs. We're going to call our guides, we're going to call all the ETs and all the civilizations and all the galaxies and all the multiverse to join us here. So please do send out that invitation to the ETs. ETs, we welcome you, we invite you to our meditation here. We invite you to help empower us, to try to help connect us with our divine, essence and have a greater deal of power. So as we surround this Earth, we can see the ETs flying in from all galaxies, all planets, all civilizations, all, everywhere in the multiverse. And our ET friends are at our back. The humans, you and I, are making up the front lines with the ETs at our backs. And we're all just going to join in meditation here. Really digging deep, diving deep into that unconditional, universal love. Really dig deep, really dive deep into that. See if you can amplify that frequency through your body. See if you can really amplify that, really Really feel it. Again, connecting to your heart center. The unconditional, infinite love of the universe is always pumping through your heart center. And we expand that heart center going to expand it even more and more, getting bigger and bigger. So now our heart center energy is surrounding our bodies, becoming even bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger. Imagine it, just this energy, this palpable, loving energy, just becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, surrounding a bigger area, until we surround the earth with this energy. The earth is now being encapsulated in this heart center energy. And then we grow even bigger and larger so that we and all the ETs are surrounded by this heart center energy. Okay. Again, making sure that we're breathing nice and slow in through the mouth and out through the nose. In through the mouth and out through the nose, or through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Okay. And we are going to now recite and chant this mantra. Okay, so this is, you can repeat it after me. It's okay if you don't sound it out right. We're going to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. And as we keep chanting, as we keep going, Matsya, this being, this deity Matsya, is an avatar of Vishnu that corresponds with Ketu. This is the divine fish, and it represents this connection with preserving the soul while also detaching from the third dimension. Let's continue. Om Namo Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. And let's focus on our souls, and let's focus on protecting this new 5D Earth, protecting Mother Earth as she transitions from 3D to 5D, sending all our loving energy to her and every single being, every single creature on the earth, every single human being. Just imagine penetrating humanity's barriers, because we all put up these barriers to love, to unconditional love. So we're breaking down humanity's barriers to unconditional love, while also helping them to detach and to rise, to ascend to 5D Earth. We are helping all of humanity. That is our focus. Om Namo Bhagavate Matsya Devaya. 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 Okay. Now that this protective, loving energy has surrounded this earth, we have infused the earth with our loving protection. We're going to now heap praises upon Mother Earth. She loves to hear when we thank her. So if there's anything that you would like to thank her for, no canned responses, no, unauthentic thank yous, but any actual authentic thank yous. Let's all do this now. What would you like to thank the earth for? I'd like to thank Mother Earth for her beauty. It's just beautiful. Nature, like everything that she's made for us. Everything that she's put here for us. It's so beautiful. The oceans, the waves, the beaches, nature, birds chirping, protection, resources. All of these things that she does for us, that she creates for us, because she has an amazing and beautiful love for all of humanity. She gets really happy when we thank her, when we show her gratitude, when we show her respect and appreciation. She doesn't get thanked a lot, We kind of take her for granted. So she's very thankful and appreciative of all our praise for her. There's some deep emotions coming out that I can feel. She thanks us for our loving energy, for our loving and protective energy. And she says she loves each and every one of us very deeply. And, yeah. So, Now what I want to do is we will come back down to Earth. But when we do, it's going to be this new 5D Earth. So, you can imagine where you would like to live on this new Earth. Me, I'm gonna be on some islands, a cluster of islands, an area that has wonderful coral reefs, wonderful beaches, wonderful, sea life, whales, dolphins, manta rays. The skies are glittering with the colors of the rainbow. The wind, every time it passes, creates a colorful pattern in the sky. Just imagine this new Earth. What is it gonna be like for you? If you want rainbows in the sky, if you want unicorns to poop Skittles, literally whatever you want, you can imagine it. And this is the Earth that we're stepping into. With a new identity, a new sense of self. So now, once you've found your perfect biome, once you've found your perfect area of the world, I want you to start building your house right now. Let's build your home. Let's build your environment. What would you like to, where would you like to live? Is it a desert? Is it high mountains? Snowy peaks? Is it rainforest? Is it, like me, a beautiful tropical paradise with lots of beautiful, colorful coral reefs, lots of fishes? You decide, and you make your perfect home wherever you would like to reside in this new Earth. I just sneezed there. So once you're done making your house, making your dwelling, and you can always come back here and make the final touches, all that stuff, but who do you want to live around? Like, what ET beings do you want there? What, neighbors do you want to have? Do you want ETs, fellow humans? What do you want your life to be like? Do you want, a partner, a relationship? Do you want, what hobbies do you want to do? It's like, what do you want to do? This is your new world. Okay. So now that we have our neighbors, our, people around us, we, have a wonderful world. We have, where kindness and respect and love and all those things are adhered to. Okay, so once we have all that, we're going to invite our ET friends, our ET guide, to come down to this new earth and to tell us. We're going to ask them to, ask them basically if they have any messages for us, if they have anything that they'd like to tell us. Okay. So my ET basically just expressed some love for me doing this meditation and bringing you guys along on this journey. Nothing really more to tell me. Alright. Well, we are now going to make a choice whether we want to stay here or to return to our normal mundane lives and come out of the meditation. So if you want to come out, then you can just continue listening to me. And if you want to stay here, then you can just pause the video, shut me off, and we will continue. Okay? So for those of you who want to come back down to this earth, into your bodies, we're just going to see beneath so we're going to sink beneath the 5D earth. And right below us, we're going to see the 3D earth. So as we descend more and more, we're going to see our continent, where we are, where we live, the country that we live, the state that we live, and our city. And we're going to go down even further to our neighborhood. And once we get right above our house, we're going to slowly go through the roof, come down into the room that you're sitting in now. And then, before we come into our bodies, we want to go ahead and put our hand over our heart center. You can do this with your hand, your 5D hand. And we're just going to send in an energy transmission from the universe to you. So this is just going to be a very healing, very rejuvenating energy. So imagine this energy going from your hand into your heart center, and then this light, this healing energy is just penetrating every organ and every cell of your body, just healing it and revitalizing it. Okay. And once you're done, you can come slip back into your body through your heart center. And we are back in our bodies. So now we will just go ahead and rub our hands together. And put our warm palms over our eyes. Breathe in, nice and deep. And out. Breathe in. Hold it. And out. Okay. We're going to breathe energy in through our crown chakra. And as we breathe it out through our feet, down our body through our feet. Inhale. And exhale. Sending that energy down into Mother Earth. Inhale. And exhale. Sending that energy down there. Down, healing Mother Earth. Inhale. And exhale. In through the crown chakra and out through the feet. And now we're just going to massage the scalp. Front of the neck, back of the neck. Shoulders. Arms. Chest. Stomach. Legs, pat down the legs. Okay. And we are back. Okay, wonderful. And now that we are back, we can open our eyes and click that like button and share it to one of your friends. Alright? That would be a really kind thing to do for me. Okay? So, I love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this meditation. And yeah, we will talk to you next time. Alright? Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Have a good one.